I'm feeling high.
There's a little gadget right there. You just slip it on. You just slip it on. There's a little gadget right there. Perfect. Perfect. You just slip it on. You just slip it on. There's a little gadget right there. Perfect. There you go. There you go. Slip it right on. Right on your little body. There you go. You just slip it on. You just slip it on right there. Lovely. Lovely, isn't it? There you go. There you go. Hi there guys, well as you can see this should have been a video about the Philips AmbiLight TV. They come in a range of, I think it's 32 inches right up to 65 inch screen monitor. They're all smart code TVs, they look beautiful. You can see the ambient light in the background, the colour changing, all happens on the wall. So it's just gone to green because I'm flicking between Xbox screens. I fell in love with the TV. We played Gears of War for about 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday evening when we bought the TV. I fell in love with it that much. I started recording it. I thought I'd do a review, see how, basically get the word out there that this is a fantastic TV and the only one of its kind that's doing the ambient light option on the back of the TV. But I was disappointed because 24 hours after we bought the TV, the remote control stopped working. So we couldn't turn the TV up and down, we couldn't turn over, we couldn't swap between Xbox back to TV, we couldn't watch any preview channels. And when we started looking into the problem with the TV itself, there were hordes of TVs being sent back to the shops. So unfortunately we got a refund. So instead of it being a video on a ambient light TV, which would have been a really good review, I wanted to find an alternative so I can tap back into the preview channels, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Netflix, anything like that, and the Amazon Fire TV stick was our option. So we went back to our old TV, plugged in the Amazon Fire to the HDMI cable. It's actually got a Wi-Fi adapter within the box as well, so if you've got poor internet or poor Wi-Fi signal, then you can tap in the adapter to get a better signal, and it's very very responsive. So you can talk into the end of the remote, you can attach it to your Echo Show or your Amazon Echo, and basically control your TV, your lights, everything through the remote control. I'm going to do a quick review of it. I'll show you how to use it, and then I'll come back to the video. Okay, so the Amazon Fire TV stick, this is the Ultra version. So why have I chosen this over a new TV? The obvious one is obviously shelling out for a 43-inch TV and it going wrong. So the ambient Philips TV, just ridiculous. It looks amazing, and then when we started to realise that so many returns are occurring because they can't get the remote control right, it just failed. This is essentially the Amazon Fire TV stick. It's remote control. It does take over your normal TV remote, so you can turn over to any channel. It's voice activated, so you can turn the volume up, down, turn the program over, turn it to BBC and back to your Xbox. It's really quite clever. Like I say, you can attach it to your Echo Show, so you can play music through your Echo Show while you're watching a YouTube video, if that's what you want to do. And you can also connect your Echo to your Echo Show and your Echo Mini. So it's really quite diverse. There isn't a Wi-Fi adapter attached to this in this box, which I found quite useful. during lockdown, the Wi-Fi connections were just poor because so many people were in demand and on the internet. So the Wi-Fi adapter is inside this box. The remote itself is quite sleek, so at the beginning of the video I did put a silicone case over the top, just because it's orange, just because it was a couple of pounds, and I don't tend to drop the remotes, but it is quite grippy. It's quite nice to look at as well. The remote is okay on its own, as you can see here. The unboxing is quite nice. It's quite stylish. They've really compacted everything into this box, so it's nice and lightweight to deliver. I was quite surprised at how many apps came with the Fire Stick, and there were certain apps on there I wasn't aware of, like Curzon. There are games to play as well, which I was quite interested in. So the old Pac-Man games, you can play Sonic. I'm pretty sure you can play Mario as well, but don't quote me on that because I haven't downloaded it. There's a Trials game, so there's a Trials game on the Xbox which I love playing, but I've completed it to death. And there's a similar game, it's just a 2D thing, but you go left, right, up and down, so you can spin the bike round and go uphilling and downhilling. Now I've got a 2-year-old boy, and it's even good enough for him to play. So because it's controlled through the remote control, the games are actually quite adaptable for your family. And there's games like Hangman. We were playing Hangman the other day for, it wasn't that long, it was only like 15 minutes or so. But it's quite diverse. The whole family can use this. It's user friendly. As soon as it picks up your voice and it's attached to your Wi-Fi, your neighbours can't use it, so it's quite secure. That's the Wi-Fi adapter there with the batteries. So it's just an extension. It's just an extension of the HDMI cable, and you plug it in and it gives you a better signal. It really does work as well. So very impressed overall. A lot cheaper than a brand new TV. This is only about £50, or comes in at around $65 or $60. It doesn't. It's not dependent on the exchange rate. It's a fixed price. I think I managed to get it in a sale for £40 for 40 GBP sterling. And yeah, very very impressed. Well boxed, and it goes with all your Amazon devices. I've got the tablet on the table there, and it attaches to the tablet as well. So very good. I'm really impressed with this product. Now, if I was to give this Fire TV stick a downside, is that if you do replace your TV and you go smart, then there's little need for the remote. However, you can still control your devices through the remote. It's also worth noting as well, you don't need to say Alexa or Echo when you use the speak button. You can just press it and carry on talking. Obviously I couldn't show you my login details, so I did the setup process, which was really easy. On the setup you can pre-select your apps, so here I'm just adding things like Disney, Sky News, BBC News. There's various other apps like YouTube that everyone watches anyway. So yeah, the pre-selection is really good, really easy to follow. A lot of the apps, just take up space. You do get memory to tap into, and there is other games like Pac-Man. There's a few car games, trial games. I added everything to it, tried everything, but you take up your space on your Fire TV stick, so I had to delete most of it. But a lot of it, I mean, this is a view of how you get into your movies and stuff, and a lot of it is Amazon Prime, obviously, because it's an Amazon Fire TV stick, but it does show you what you can watch on Netflix as well. If I tap the speaker button and just say I want to watch YouTube, it will take me into YouTube. I can also say I want to listen to YouTube music. Now, although we don't play the premium, it does allow us to listen to music via YouTube without really doing anything, just speaking into the remote. Very useful gadget to have, really. The only downside I saw of it, now when I did attach the Amazon Echo, is that when I spoke into the remote, then the sound would come through the Echo. Great if the TV sound goes, but obviously the sound on the Echo isn't as good as any other standard TV. TV we're using is actually about 10 years old now. It's an LG TV, so the sound on that at the moment is actually a lot better than what comes out of the Amazon Echo, especially if you're trying to watch a movie. Activate Bluetooth.
Searching. I don't see anything to connect. Check the device you'd like to use, and make sure... Now connected to Catherine's Fire TV.
Alexa, launch Netflix.
Netflix is not available on this device. Discover more TV and video services in the settings of your Alexa app.
Launch BBC News.
Here's BBC News.
Launch YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
Play me a movie.
Getting that from YouTube.
Play The Mask.
Those pajamas are impossible. This actually happened.
See, I have an in your ear problem. Sometimes I can't hear anything.
Is that a fact?
Eh? Betcha.
Skip 10 minutes.
Hold on, sugar. Daddy's got a sweet tooth tonight. Ooh, somebody stop me.
Play music.
Here's a playlist you might...
Next track. Okay, that about wraps up this channel, guys. If you do like the content, please like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.